Hey Alexus Love Beauties. Today I want to speak about Etsy and why I closed the shop and why I will not be doing business with them. For starters, let's just say this. So, being a janitor or cleaner, and still wearing a face mask, my face just broke out like a couple of days ago. All this right here is dry. So look, I noticed when I've been talking lately, it just be getting super dry. So if it get dry, honey, then that's okay. I do have a little bit of jojoba oil on standby, but just wanted to let you know, like, all of my little mustache is like broke out. All of this is broke out because the bathroom flooded the other day, and so doing all that cleaning, doing all that, just all of that unsanitary stuff, it just broke my face out on top of the face mask. Kind of annoyed about that, not really, but I used two simple things to bring that back up. It was way worse than what it is right now. So what I'm just doing is my face steaming. I'm still doing my aloe vera, and then I haven't been doing my ice rolling, but I will be doing my ice rolling. The thing that helps the most now when I have breakouts is just strictly the face steam. So I've been doing that 2 times a day, and it's actually, look at me looking, it's actually leaving. Like, it was super bad. But let's get back on topic. So I started the Etsy store. I was doing like some research on YouTube. I'm like, who should I start with? Like, starting this lip gloss business. And I seen Etsy a lot. So I was like, oh, okay, like, let me look into them. I do like Etsy because they have like, it's beginner friendly. If you're starting a business, it's super easy. The ads are very cheap if you want to add through like Facebook or just throughout the platform itself. And so Etsy was just super easy, flat out. Like, all the information was right there. You didn't have to do too much, and that's what I like. It was basic, but you can still set the store up and be pretty. Like, I really like Etsy. Until a few months ago, they sent me an email and they were talking about, hey, we just partnered with Plaid, and now we have a third-party vendor that you're gonna have to go through so we can verify your bank account. Ma'am, my bank account been verified this whole time. So one thing I don't like is, and I understand that businesses do different business, but the one thing I don't trust, and I'm going to leave that recommended video down below when I spoke about all these different social media things, because I'm leaving. I don't care who you is. I don't care what's going on. I don't care what's free, what's inexpensive. I'm leaving because there's already so much of our data being sold online just from looking at something that we're not even about to buy. And so I don't want to be on a platform that's asking me for all my business. Like, Etsy already had me that I was verified. I've been doing business with y'all for a year, but now y'all want to do business with an outsource, and you want me to log into my bank account, not through you, but through your third-party vendor, with my routing number, bank account number, and then they're going to be the ones paying me. So what am I on your platform for? I did not like that. I did not feel like there was no more security there. So thank God we had sold out. Congratulations. Thank you, Alexus Love Beauties. We're working on that new release, and I'm super excited. Thank you so much for all of the orders. Thank you for the future orders in the name of Jesus, honey. But I didn't feel secure with them no more. And so I got back on YouTube. I'm like, okay, so hold on, let me see what everybody else think about this. Everybody thought the same thing. Some people got on there and they were saying that Plaid don't even do good business. Like, people heard about them before, so I just started looking them up. And a lot of people were saying that they didn't like the way they did business, and it just wasn't a good call for Etsy. They went on strike this year, and I was just like, dang, this is deep. On top of all of their fees raising. So just like a simple lip gloss listing, I think it was like 19 cents a month or something like that. It was something very low like that, 30 cents a month or something. After inflation happened, it went up to like 30 cents to $1, I think. And so it was just like, we had to raise the shipping like over $1 or $2 just to be able to keep up. So there was a whole strike up against Etsy because, honey, they were just switching up everything, and it was just coming out of nowhere. Now you want to do business with somebody else and you want me to just sign into my bank account? Absolutely not. Now, something that I just noticed that PayPal was doing, not sure if they're been doing it, I'm just now getting hip to it, but something that I just seen with PayPal, they do the same thing, right? They give you an option. though. So on PayPal, you can go through, when you want to put a bank on there, you can sign in with your bank account information, or you can put your debit or credit card on there, and then they can still pay you that way, and it's still going to go to your bank. That's the way that I did it. I don't care who you are. I'm not signing in with my bank account information. It's too much data being collected. So I'm on here and I'm signing in, and sometimes your information auto saves without them even asking you. So the next time you might get on PayPal, or the next time you might get on Etsy, you already signed into your bank account, and you like, I ain't verify this. So I don't like it. I don't trust it. Like I tell you all the time, I use DuckDuckGo. I feel like it's a secure internet browser. They don't be asking me, hey, do you want to say your information? No. Sometimes you don't want to do no autofill. Me personally, I don't even like autofill because it's just too personal. Like if it's saved in the internet, it's saved pretty much everywhere. We don't have access to our own information like that. So I'm just like, no, like period. Like I said in the last video as well, you can always go to the bottom and go to do not sell my personal information. Read the fine print, because whatever, I don't care if you shopping for Nikes, honey, you shopping for some J's, when you on there looking, they're taking your data, your information. So go down to the bottom, read the fine print, and say opt out. While I'm on y'all site, I don't need y'all spilling nothing that's going on. It's the internet is just all business. Everything is all business. So somebody trying to collect something, sometimes y'all too personal. I think Etsy, y'all was too personal. I think when y'all were in competition this summer with really when Shopify was in competition with Etsy, girl, they made a whole presentation and everything. They put it on their website. It was so messy. It actually made me not even want to go with Shopify neither, because I'm looking like, why would y'all, okay, I can understand competition, but y'all went out of y'all character doing all of that. Like Shopify really went, and this is why I didn't even look at them. Shopify really went out of their whole way to make presentations and displays and backdrops and everything just to say, come shop with us. You don't have to do all of that. If somebody gonna shop with you, they're gonna shop with you. Shopify was forcing people like, oh, you don't want to be on Etsy. It was like, come on over there. It was like, it was wild. It was wild. And I was like, that also had turned a lot of people off from Shopify as well, because I was reading the comments and they was like, you don't got to do all of this. Like, just tell us your different perks and stuff like that. When it comes to Etsy or Shopify, I don't know, honey. I don't know. Like, I want to judge the whole platform on Shopify, but I don't know nothing about them. All I know is they was being real messy, honey, this summer, and they was on Etsy back. And then Etsy turned around and they did all these, like I said, things are happening. You know, business change, ingredients change, prices change. You're either going to get it or you're not. That's no force. But it was all coming out of nowhere. It was going too fast, and I don't recommend me or nobody signing into my bank account through a third-party vendor. If I'm doing business with you, I want to do business with you. That's my personal opinion. I watched this other young lady's YouTube, and she said the same thing, and I was like, girl, I feel you. Like, that's too much. That's too much. So I think a handful of us left. I don't know if you still want to get on Etsy. It's fine, because it is beginner friendly and it's very, very affordable, very easy to maneuver around. I don't have anything bad to say about them. You get paid, you're supposed to get paid. Shipping is very easy. It's very simple. The only thing I didn't like was the updated security features. So if you shop on Etsy, or you are an Etsy small business, I want you to leave down below in the comments what it is that you buy from Etsy, or if you have a business there. And I want you to leave down below, what do you feel about the new updates? If you're a shopper, do you feel like they've been taxing a little bit lately? And if you're an entrepreneur, I want you to let me know if you feel the same way I do about them updates, like y'all tripping. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Alexus loves you. Mwah.